turn. The cow said, "Neigh," a farm story by Rory, Feek. The cow said, "Neigh," a farm story by Rory, Feek, illustrated by Bruno Robert. This is dedicated to Indiana. There once was a cow in a barn who could see a horse in a field, who ran wild and free. "If I were a horse, I could run free all day." And the cow opened his mouth and let out a big neigh. The horse heard the cow, and he looked in the pond at the duck with the bill who swam all day long. "If I were a duck, I bet they'd stay off my back." And the horse reared back, and out came a quack. The duck heard the horse, and he saw the sheep with a big winter coat 2 inches deep. "If I were a sheep, that would be good." And the duck said, "Baa," as loud as he could. The sheep heard the duck, and he looked at the pig, using his nose in the deep mud to dig. "If I were a pig, I could dig with my snout." And the sheep opened his mouth, and an oink came out. The pig heard the sheep, and he looked in the yard at a dog on the porch who proudly stood guard. "If I were a dog, I bet I could be tough." And the pig wiggled his tail and let out a ruff. The dog heard the pig, and he looked at the house, at the cat on the rug that was chasing a mouse. "If I were a cat, I'd be inside right now." And the dog opened his mouth and let out a meow. The cat heard the dog and left the mouse there and looked at the farmer asleep in his chair. "If I were a man, oh, the places I'd go." And then the cat let out a hello. The farmer opened his eyes. He heard the cat, and he thought to himself, "Did I really hear that?" Then he walked to the barn, and he opened the door and heard some more things he had not heard before. The cow said, "Neigh," and the horse said, "Quack." The duck said, "Baa," and the sheep oinked back. The pig said, "Ruff," and the dog said, "Meow," as the cat and the farmer stood by the cow. Then the farmer smiled. What else could he do but open his mouth and let out a big moo? Now the farm is all peaceful, and I am going to toss this ball to Sterling.